Hello people, my name is Doctor Can't Control the Volume of my voice. It's a real problem. Today from my moon base on the moon, we're going to be going bananas as we do brutal monkeys. Not in that way. Don't question it. Welcome to Plague Inc., everybody. It is time to do brutal simian flu. A lot of you wanted this. Yes, you did. I don't have any of those. I'm not allowed literally any of these. But I am going to choose. I don't have any of these either. Just generally speaking, I'm just not very prepared for the monkeys. Now, this may be difficult. This may be a failure attempt that we haven't had in a while, but it is okay. Brutal. Now, what shall we call a brutal monkey flu? That is the question. Bananas for scale. I think that's good. There is a sensation sweeping the corners of the internet where people use bananas as a scale indicator of an object. So let's choose this as our disease that's going to plague the world. Everyone is going to be obsessed with using bananas for scale. Alright, so I did not mean to start there, actually, at all. I didn't actually mean to start in China. I wanted to start in Africa because it worked so well last time. So I'm just gonna awkwardly quit and then awkwardly just do it again and start in Africa. Did it, guys? Did it? Bananas for scale begin in Africa. So let's get right to this. I need to be serious. I need to be the best. Like, no, transmission is obviously what I should get. Fomites, blood, air. What should it be? What should it be? Oh, do I need abilities first? Simian neurogenesis. Oh, so that's one. Oh, so yeah, obviously you want that first. Because if I recall last time, the first thing that you need is your apes need to start getting intelligent straight away. Bananas for scale begins in Central Africa. A new laboratory testing bananas for scale. That's brilliant. That's absolutely... no, apparently you guys hate my monkeyness, don't you? You absolutely hate my monkeyness. So, there we go. Transition bait. Wait, what? Oh, transition trait. It's like, what is a transition bait? I don't understand. Mass panic of a 3D printed robotic juicer. Ooh, sounds juicy. Newsflash! Ape escape in Central Africa. Oh god. Oh god. The apes have escaped. The apes are roaming free. How did we ever not see this coming? Why are we so dumb? We just really are. Find apes infected with bananas for scale. Brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. I feel like this is going to be difficult. I feel like dancing. Chicka-chow, pa-chicka, pa-chicka-chow. I feel like monkeys, orangutans, get my gorilla on, and then I do the chimpanzee, because I got my bamboozles. That's not a species of monkey, but a baboon is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's my monkey song. That is my monkey song. Okay, so I need the ability to begin a colony, at which point I'm going to begin a colony in Colony Land. It's now known as Connolly Land? Yeah, this is where the Connollys reside. I don't really have any idea. Intelligent apes form a colony in Central Africa. Yes, they do. And then we want to make the colony stronger. I'm just completely guessing here, by the way. I have no real idea which one of these should be the best thing to do. But I believe making strong colonies to start with that are intelligent seem to make the most sense. Photophobia. Do I want them to have that? No, it costs to evolve, so I don't really have a choice but to keep that. So I guess they're going to be scared of cameras now. How dare you! How dare you take a picture of me? You know what I've told you about that. So 12 DNA is going to be my next thing to do. How are we doing ape-wise? It's not actually spread to any other countries, which is slightly worrying. I'm not going to lie. I feel like... Oh, there we go. There we go. We spread to Sudan. Oh, and we spread... Okay, we spread all around. Wow, that's a lot of DNA, actually. Oh, increased DNA. Ah, so that's why we get them straight away, to get massive amounts of DNA. Neuro Enhancement 2. What the hell is Neuro Enhancement 2? Increases human intelligence. Why is it doing that? Okay, I guess I should just accept that that's a thing. How much does it cost? I can't start a new colony. Why can't I start a new colony? How expensive is it to start a new colony? West Africa, East Africa, Sudan. I guess I should just start colonies in all the places close to me. That probably makes sense. We'll whack one there. We'll whack one there. And then we need one more. So we need as many DNA generating colonies as possible, because the whole of Africa is now covered in apes. That's not really the ideal temperament for apes, is it? It's like, as far as apes go, it's... I mean, being on the, you know, the boiling plains of Africa with the other animals probably isn't the most effective thing that they can do. Just really not the best. So we need some more transition now, that's the thing. This is a green one, so I find myself drawn to it. Sebacus excretion! Okay, ape to humans. Oh, that's the ape to humans, that's what we need. That was the big deal last time, right? Because that allows the cross, and then we can just do the usual and go for the extreme bioaerosol, because that's all reliable. And there, suddenly, we start infecting all of the countries that have got apes in them. So that worked quite well. We've kind of dominated Africa quite nicely. So now we've got some more air transmission. We can start spreading apes throughout the globe. I think that makes the most sense here. 21 for that, and then it'll probably be at 25 for extreme bioaerosol. We are mutating a lot of symptoms, I can't help but notice, but that's kind of okay because we don't lose. Oh no, we do lose if it gets cured. Does it? I can't remember last time. Did we lose when it got cured? 23. I wasn't that far off with my guess, was I? No, I was not. So I think once we've got all this transmission, because of the amount of symptoms that are evolving, that's quite frankly ridiculous, it's not going to be long till we get a lethal symptom, at which point the world will start to cure it with the labs, which we really don't want to happen for obvious reasons. So I'm going to start going into resistances, because I think that makes by far the most sense here. And then because we're started in Africa, we don't need heat resistance, which means I can actually afford to pour a little bit into Expista 6. They're all such weird names, aren't they, really? And you get so much DNA from colonies, it's really quite ridiculous. So we get drug resistance 2, and then we will work on cow, because it's cold outside. There's no kind of monkey, sleeping tangs, gorilla smash, want to baboon, far away from here, baboon, boon, boon, in the boon. Boon, boon, I don't know what it is I'm doing. So, presumably, with this so much about severity, they're going to start popping up labs, which means we need the ability to destroy them, which makes sense. And then we also need the ability to, which is the travel one? Is it migration? No, nearby, travel. Okay, move all of ape groups, because we need to be able to move to the labs in order to destroy them, otherwise we're going to get cured. So that's going to be our next objective. Subconjugal hemorrhage. Is that lethality? Phew, still not lethality. We don't want to start killing people, because they may get a little bit worried if the world starts dying, you know? Bananas for scale, spreading in humans. Why are we so obsessed with having bananas for scale? What is wrong with us? And then we want to increase the speed to get to the labs faster. So, obviously, we'll go down the travel. Bananas for scale has escaped from a Genesis lab. Oh, they tried to cover it up, but they failed. They failed. And then even faster. There we go. Do we want seafaring? I feel like we should get seafaring. I feel like that makes the most sense. Do we want ape migration? We don't really want ape migration, do we? So I think we'll just... Well, we might want ape... Do we? I don't really know. Well, it depends where the first Gen Sys lab happens, I suppose, makes the most sense. Although we are getting a lot of apes going in here. New Gen Sys lab in Africa working on the cure. Where's the lab? There is the lab. So we have to rampage in there to make it work. But doesn't the first rampage start humans being against the apes? Because that means that they realize that they're dangerous and therefore need eradicating, right? Pulmonary hemorrhage, that is a lethal symptom. Oh shit, yeah, that's suddenly quite a lot of lethality. So what I'm gonna do is begin some new colonies. Oh really, I can't. Oh, don't miss DNA, don't miss DNA. Can I not begin a colony in any of... No, they need to be intelligent apes, don't they? So if I move to China, and then if we get the big... Oh, there's so much stuff. I need to actually go to normal speed. This is the first time ever I've had to go to normal speed. So there is intelligent apes in India. So we need a lot of the world covered. There's intelligent apes there, so I guess that's fine. We'll put a colony there. We'll put a colony in India. There's no apes over there, so shall we travel some? Because if we get, like, blocks of apes, then everything should be okay, right? Because humans do need to start dying now. Apes blamed for bananas for scale! Well, now that apes have been blamed, we are going to riot in order to destroy the Genesis labs, which are curing the plague, which obviously we don't want to happen, because that's, you know, specifically goes against what we're trying to do. So there we go. They have been taken down now. That's fantastic. So we need... Where's some more intelligent apes? I guess you guys can do it. Is there anyone over here? No, you go to Indonesia. There we go. We'll get a colony section going on down here. And then we've got 2 major hemispheres of the globe covered in colonies. This is going absolutely bananas. Get it? Because, like, bananas. It's going bananas. I've got 120 DNA! I have 100 DNA! 120! Probably should spend that, you know? As far as things go, probably should spend some DNA. Just a little. Bloody hell. Alright, so do we want to resist the cure? I mean, we can keep rampaging through the cure, can't we? How many? Oh my god, there's a lot of symptoms. There is a lot of symptoms being... So we'll get some immunity to the plague. We'll get our genetic hardening. That will do. And then, do we just want more symptoms, I guess, at this point? Nausea's only cheap. That's only cheap. Vomiting. Do we need... I guess it is cheap. Do we just want cheap systems? We just want cheap systems, you know? We just need cheap systems. Alright, what is this? Blindness? Do we want people to be blind? I kind of want people to be blind. That would amuse me. Everyone's just wandering around in the dark going, we can't see anything. We're so blind right now. Is that just me? Or am I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit too evil for my own good. Alright, we can speed up again now. What we do need is the apes to riot again there because they failed to destroy the Genesis lab. There isn't enough apes in here, so if we travel apes to the lab and get some more intelligent apes, and then now that they're there, they can riot and destroy that Genesis lab. That one's gone. That's absolutely perfect. Global action against apes agreed. Oh shit, we don't really want global action against apes agreed, do we? That would be most bad. Right, so we've got a lot of DNA. Did we just lose a big chunk? No, we just gained a big chunk. Alright, so what shall we get? Hydrosolis, meningitis, hematosis, pneumonia, coughing. We have photophobia, right? We got that. That was one of the first ones. Joint pain. I don't know which ones to get. Do we want to make it as lethal as possible? We probably don't want stuff like that, because that's a big amount of lethality. I mean, pneumonia is kind of good, because it does increase our infectivity. Coughing, I guess, again, more infectivity, that's fine. Pharyngitis? I mean, that doesn't seem to do anything anywhere, but it's... I just kind of want to do it for completion's sake. Dysentery. So I think the one thing I don't want is big chunks of lethality here. So potentially headache. That does increase the infectiousness just a little bit. And then fever. Fever does increase the infectivity quite a lot. So that would be fine if we go down the fever route. Although things are probably going to evolve. And I might need DNA to suddenly improve my apes. Or do I want primal awareness? Does that make sense? I don't really know. Do I want 8? I kind of feel like I should spend the 100 DNA. I'm going to spend a little bit on that just to reduce the cure, just a tiny bit, just to keep me going. Alright, they need to migrate, because what I learned from last time is that the colony just gets destroyed if you leave it. So you have to move the apes out of the country if there are drones, and then you protect the apes from them. So there's now a Genesis lab there, which, you know, no, we're going to preemptively riot that. I think that makes sense. How many infections is there actually? Infected. Oh, there's not that many people who aren't infected. Maybe we can just wait for that to happen and then go full lethal on these chimpasses. Chimpasses, we have 170 points. No, we lost a colony. We lost a colony. No. Want to riot there? Projectile vomiting. Combo breaker. That always looks a little bit weird. Alright, we need to migrate them. Where should we migrate them to? There's no real directly better place, so we'll go to Australia. That served us well in the good one. Fever has mutated by itself. I have 195. Is the world? There are no healthy. There's no healthy people. Kill all of them. Where are my symptoms? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm out of thing now. I'm out of thing. Do I want to increase the intelligence of humans? I feel like I don't want to do that. We'll get dysentery. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of symptoms I've got there. In fact, I've never had a more lethal plague. Am I going to one-shot one of the hardest plagues? There's no way. There is no freaking way. Boom. We have a lot more DNA as well. I've got every single symptom. I'm actually just going to get that. Total brain death. Wow. Total fracking brain death. That's a little bit crazy. In fact, that would be max lethality. I just realized every single symptom, we have got max lethality. I have never had that in the entirety of Plague Inc. Oh my god, look at that. The apes are everywhere in the world except at Greenland, because let's be honest, who likes Greenland? But that's crazy. That is crazy. I've got every single symptom. So what else is there? Am I kind of just wasting my time buying more things at this point? I feel like I am. Primal Hunt. And then we'll get them using spears just to really screw over the last. Blind Genius! Blind scientists are using advanced voice recognition software to continue their work on the cure. Research speed increases. Well, that's good, but there's literally 20 million humans left, so I don't think it's going to pay off quite as well as you expect it to there. Not going to lie. I don't know, I guess they can hide from the last few humans. I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I kind of just won some. Who is flying the drone? There's 300 bananas for scale to destroy humanity. Who is flying this drone? There's like no one here. But apparently bananas for scale have created the planet of the apes. Oh, I got 5 stars as well. Nice. I'm just the best. I am just the best. Cortisol sensitivity. What is that? What is cortisol sensitivity? This is research from Genesis experiments on apes. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. Alright guys, so what would you like next time? Brutal Prion, Brutal Nanovirus, or Brutal Bioweapon? Only 3 left until we can do the cheats. Or would you like some scenarios? Let me know. But for now, my name has been Rage. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this and subscribe for more. Really does help, guys, if you do like it. Genuinely. I want Plague Inc. to be great again. It's one of my favorite series to do, and it did so well. And we can return it to glory. Just help me out. That sounds a little bit weird and cringy, doesn't it? So I'm just gonna end it before I come out in China. Oh, goodbye. You've been watching